Welcome, my friends. Good evening. Today, I would like to tell you some of my experience how to enhance your life. And in this time, I will talk about how to let it go to enhance your life quality in everyday life. So, this my experience for 25 years after doing the meditation. I have some tips for you. It's very useful and to be shared to the public, and I have some note here. So let's get started. So in this time I will try to explain as short as possible about the enhance your life, about the quality life, how to get your life better in the future. So I have 5 tips, the way how to let it go. So let's start it as fast as possible. Number one is perceiving. Perceiving here, what I mean is perceiving is try to perceive everything as you can, because the life is not easy, but it's not difficult. But the most people in this life is looking for success, but in the real life, the success doesn't mean we are looking for money or looking for girl, looking for woman, looking for boys, for the gentle thing. But the best thing is how to enhance your life. So whenever you perceive something bad, something good, is the bad and good is the same thing. This only the experience is in our life. When we perceive the bad thing, the good life, the good thing will come in. That's I mean perceiving. Because if you don't perceive for bad thing, the good thing is never coming. Because 90% good thing doesn't mean anything if there is no bad thing in your life. Because the bad thing will impact your life and enhance your life. It's much more better because you remember the bad life. Because good life, you didn't remember anything. That's the main is perceiving. Try perceive something. Whenever you perceive something, it's good thing or bad thing is the same. So by meaning that is you have to do as best you can. If you do the best, it's your best. You do need to do as hard as possible, but you try your best. It means that's the good thing. This is the first one. Perceive everything as you can. This is how we enhance your life. This is number 1. And tips number 2 is about willing and unwilling. What I mean by this is whenever you try to do something, sometimes you don't have the good in mind or bad in mind. Sometimes it's whatever happening, if you have willing to do it, even the bad thing, it will come like very smoothly. So about willing and unwilling. What I mean by this is like when you try to do something in your work, in your job, even small thing, if you have unwilling, if you do want to do it, it's never happening. But the other side, with the something, you have big problem. But if you have willing to do it, you can do it. Because about willing and unwillingness, it's like you go to heaven, you go to the hell. It's the same thing. It's this world, this universe is hell or heaven. It's the same thing. If you want to do something, it means you go to heaven because you're happy to do something. If you are unhappy, it's like something small one looking big. This means by willing and unwillingness. About the, if you're happy, you will to do it very quickly. Even the hard thing is very easy, look very easy. For people you have, for example, if you are happy, it means 1 hour is feel like very short. So when you're happy to do something, even it's a hard thing, it's a big problem, if you're happy to do something, so it means everything will be fine. But if you have problem, even a small one, if you are unhappy, so the 1 hour or 1 day is like 100 years something. That's because you're about happy and unhappy, you're willing and unwilling. That's I mean by. Okay, you get it? So let's do again, and we follow. So I have 5 steps. This number 2. Number 1, I have perceiving. Number 2 is willing and unwilling. And the third one is my mood. What I feel like after doing the meditation, about the what I feel in my mind is about how to play with my mind. Okay, and the number 3. So give a distance. So give a distance about your mind and your body. The human is only mind or body. Mind and body is only 2 parts of your life. Is only 2 parts, mind or body. So if your mind and your body doesn't work, it means you have a trouble in your life. What I mean by that is like, so for example, if you go somewhere and like when you go to someone house or someone else, but you don't know the address, you just go like that, and when you see the gate on the maybe you have name on the gate, because when you just pass like that close by, is if you go too close and then you cannot see anything. What I mean by this, if you have problem in your life because you try to fix them very quickly, so you have nervous, you're confusing, distressfulness, anxiety, or everything is because you're too stressed about the life, or you're too stressed about your problem that you have it. So you can't view the real problem. So what I mean, so give a distance. So like when you go somewhere, you got a gate in the front of you. If you don't read it, you just pass like that. When you go inside the gate, and you can't see the problem, you can't see the view of the all because you stay too close. Now try to step back and look around, and when you see all the view and you know the real problem is, then you know how to fix this problem, because maybe you divide the problem by your friends, by your partner, by your worker, and then when you see when you work together in the team, like in the team, you check everything and then we do it together, and you see the view of problem, and then you can do it quickly, because you step forward, but in the front you don't know how the problem is, you can't fix problem. That's what I mean by give a distance between your body and your mind. It's same thing. When your mind and your body give a distance, it means you know the real life. So we try to not push yourself to be a success. To be a success is not just about money, like what I say in the beginning. So that's the real thing that I want to say. So step back a little bit and then try to view all the problem, and then you can do it. Okay, we get step number 4, and you have bad day and good day. What I mean by this, people always see in life, it's like to enhance your life, people always looking, hey, today I have good day, today I have bad day. So for example, if you have 100%, 90% is a good day, it's the good thing, no, there is no problem with your work, with your partner, with your company, and once you got a problem, only 1% problem, it means you have a good day, because you play with your mind and your feeling, but you don't feel good when you have a problem. That's why a day with the little problem, it means you have a bad day. That's about feeling, because the bad feeling is good feeling. It's the same. Feeling is just like experience. You have good experience, bad experience. As more you get bad experience, your life will be enhanced. It's the step by step. It's about the life. What I mean by this, right? So the mind thinking, your mind, when you do meditation, because we will realize what is the real life is. So everything in your mind will be changed all the time. Change all the time. Every second, every 10 seconds. You have 5,000 or 6,000 thoughts in 1 second, but we don't realize it. So it's always change. Like in the river, you got water flow, okay, from the top, from the beginning until to the sea, from the mountain to the sea. This is a river, this is water, this is water flow. Then the water flow, everything is on the water, will just flow like that to the sea. Same like in your mind, it's a change, like a water, because when you think something, it just stay for a while, and then it will change, and another thing will come in and out like this all the time. So maybe, for example, try to when you get angry. So when you get angry, you cannot get angry for 24 hours. You will die. You will be exhausting about that. So thinking, just what you need to do it during the exercise. It's exercising your mind. So when you improve a lot about the how to think, how to play with your mind, this is just a game. Your mind, your thought is just a game, because this games. Your life is a games, right? For the human being, for us, like as a human, when the for example, when you go when you run, like you do the competition. Life is not competition. This company try to compete with other company. So when you do competition, you run. There's competition in marathon, and then the goal is the end, right? The goal is the end. And so we talk number 5 later. We talk number 4. I'm gonna explain you how it's going on about the life. So okay, try to think and clear your mind a little bit, and try to realize that the bad thing is not bad. The bad thing is a lecture. So it's a good thing. It's just pass like that. When the good thing just pass like that, and then when you have one bad thing, your mind will try to think about the problem. Because the good thing, because just goes like that, you don't remember all the good thing. You just pass like that. The good thing just pass like that. But when there is bad thing, you remember. But the good thing, you don't remember. That's why the bad thing is a lecture to step up, to enhance your life. You get it? Okay, and the last one is number 5. The process number 5 is the process is not the goal. So what I mean by this is like this. The company, the human, the people who want to be successful, it just like try to make money as big as possible, as much as possible, as fast as possible, right? So, but they make the goal as higher as possible. When they make the goal, and then when they are not, not exceeding that goal, it means they are fail. They are fail. But the other time, if we exceed only 10%, this means good. because people will learn from the fail. So we have to improve our life the same thing. So we are always make the goal as high as possible. The bad thing is we do know the process. The same like life. The process is much better. It's more important than the goal, because the goal, everyone can make goal, but the process, how to be there, is the most important. Okay, so let us explain a little bit more. For example, when you're young, when you're little kids, people always ask you, what's it gonna do? What's it gonna be when you get the adult? What you want to do? What you going to want to be? It's always people asking question like that, and all the kids always making the goal as high as possible. Okay, I want to be president, I want to be doctor, I want to be pilot. Whatever they want, it's just one, that's just the goal, but they don't know how to go there, because they don't know the process. They are process in learning something. So that's, I mean, the process is as good as you learn. If you learn more and more and more and more, when you do the to get to this goal, is much easier, because people do want to do the process, but the goal they put it higher. You know about that? Can you understand it a bit? So I mean, this time is the process is much more important than the goal, right? To enhance your life, to enhance your quality, this quality life is better than the goal. The people succeed. People only thinking when people succeed, it means your life better than your neighbors. Okay, so it mean if you are better, if you are rich, you are better than other neighbors, than other people. It means you are better life. It's not mean like that. The spiritual people is not mean like that. Spiritual people always want to be joyfulness, happiness, right? Even they are not rich, but if you can teach your mind to be joyful, to be happy, that's the process of life, right? So this is only short video today, and I want you understand your mind, your thinking process, your thought process. So you just play a little bit about your thought, and then you will enhance your life. Okay, but to those who have comment question, just put your comment question on the below, on the description. I will be back in another video. But to those who want to learn the meditation from beginner until expert or intermediate, whatever, see the link below, and don't forget like, comment and subscribe. See you next video. Namaskaram.